Hi everybody, I'm Trin Johnson and welcome to Dust in My Eye. Today I am going to be painting with Winsor & Newton watercolor markers. I am going to be painting these two lovely little tangerines. I found them at the grocery store with their stems still attached, and I said, oh, I need to paint those. So I took them to the cash register, and the gentleman running the cash register was very, very nice. And I said, I'm going to paint these. I don't want them in a bag. I want the leaves to stay attached. And he very gingerly picked them up and then put them where I could put them safely into my cart. It was really cute. Now, I have a set of these markers that my daughter-in-law gave me for Christmas years ago, and I kind of fleshed it out with a lot of other colors. And I keep them in these tins, and the tins reflect the color of the markers inside. I have shown you these before, if you have been at my channel before, and they're all painted with alcohol ink on the top to reflect the color that's inside. So that one's my yellows. This one is the original container that the set was in, and this is all my reds and pinks and browns and grays. I'm going to just set this up here. And then this one is my blues and greens and purples. So I'm going to set that over here. And I haven't used these a whole lot, but I'm kind of anxious to give them a go again because they're really kind of cool, and I really wanted to be able to use them. I just wasn't really sure how. I'm also going to be using this Caran d'Ache Museum Aquarelle white pencil for my highlights and such. And I might use something else too. I'm not really sure. But right now that's what we're starting with. So I have taped my paper off. I am working on Arnhem 1618. It is made by Speedball. That's the word I was trying to come up with. And I like it. It's 100% rag paper. It's for printmaking, drawing, lettering, and painting. And I have found it's a little soft, but I think it will work well for this. So let's get started. I'm going to start with a little yellow undercoat. So I'm going to work with a yellow marker. This is a very bullet nib, a fine bullet nib, and this end is a brush marker. So I am going to start with the brush marker side. And I have this drawn in on the paper very lightly with a watercolor pencil. I like to use that with my water medium stuff because I feel like it disappears when it gets wet. So I don't have to worry about pencil lines if I don't want the pencil lines. Sometimes I like the pencil lines. But this time I think I don't want them. And I can always put them back, I guess. But that's a leave. So start with that one, and then I'm going to move to this. Oh, what is this one? Cadmium Orange Hue. The one I just used, I think was lemon. Yeah, lemon yellow. Lemon yellow hue. So I'm going to mostly be using the brush side, but sometimes I'll be using the other side. And I have these sitting on my desk. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to take my word for what they look like because I don't really have a way of showing you them while I'm working. I've got a little Sienna. And then I'm going over here to my Cadmium Red hue. It's a very orange red. Thing about these is you can draw with them or paint with them, draw with them, blend it that way. And because they're basically watercolor in a marker, you can also blend them with a paintbrush and some water. I'm going to do a little bit of that. Now, I do not intend this to be a lengthy session here of painting, so I'm not going to get real picky. Let's see, what's this one? Burnt red. I thought a paper that was on the smoother side would lend itself to these markers really well. So what's kind of nice about these markers is you can move pretty fast. To do a little bit of lifting, which is kind of neat because it's picking up the top, but you're getting all those neat layers below it. I don't know how much fiddling around though this paper can take, so I don't want to push my luck too much. So let's see. Now let's work on the stems. This is Hooker's Green Dark. See if that will get me what I'm looking for here. I have a rather limited supply of brushes up here with me right now because most of them went to my watercolor class and have not come out of my case yet. So I have what I have up here. leaf shapes. Yellow ochre. Shadows. This one is sepia. What's it? Raw umber, excuse me. Let's read it. I'm going to add some gray to this. Oh, I spilled a little bit over here. I must add some on my hand. Not sure what I'm doing in the background yet, so let's add that up a little bit. What do we have? We have Payne's Gray. The edge is just a little fuzzy. It's a burnt umber and Payne's Gray. I'm just going to scribble some on my tin. And bring in lots of water. As I get further up, you get a little more of the green. thing is, they are so pigment heavy that they don't ever stop moving. You can see it's all fuzzy because I'm touching it with water. Just giving it kind of an interesting effect. Try adding some water bits to it intentionally. Might as well go for that whole mottled look. Just a big dot pattern. In a tangerine. It's that navel dimply stuff going on. Now I'm going to give it a blow with the hairdryer here and I will meet you. And I'm going to use some of this. Watercolor pencil. I like the way it comes in and out of focus. I think that ended up working interestingly. This is different to use. I think maybe I have overcome my fear of them a little bit, which is kind of nice. I think it also depends on the paper. Before, when I have tried to use it, it has definitely been on a rougher paper, like a cold pressed paper, and I just don't think it works as easily on that. I think this kind of paper is a little bit better for it. I think I will use these again. That was fun. Like I said, I think the tricky parts about them is not that they don't move, but that they keep moving. So as if you put anything wet around them, like I did when I splashed water and such, because they're so heavily pigmented, and you're not really disturbing that pigment a whole lot even when you wet it with the brush. So anyway, that was fun. If you enjoyed this video or you got any kind of value out of it, I would really appreciate a like. And if you like to watch this sort of thing, then you should hit that subscribe button. And if you want to know about my future videos, you should hit the cute little bell. and that would be great. And if you want to help me on this journey of mine trying to bring more content to you, you could hit that buy me a coffee link in my description, and that would be wonderful too if you want to. And please check out my Etsy shop where I have prints of my artwork along with cute little monsters and a bunch of other little goodies for sale. Until next time, thanks for watching.